In April 2011, around 65,000 households in the Bad Dürkheim district in Germany found something unusual in their mailboxes, and Maya Staudacher was no exception. It was a small package with a letter from the district administration. The package contained a roll of bags for organic waste, but made of plastic. This was the launch of a large-scale trial by the district and BASF. The bags made of the compostable plastic EcoVio are a hygienic alternative to the paper bags usually used to line waste containers. As with all innovative products, the bags must first prove themselves in practice. The idea, organic waste bags made of compostable plastic will withstand the moisture in kitchen waste better than their paper counterparts, thus making waste disposal significantly cleaner. What were Maya Staudacher's experiences? The biggest advantage is that moisture does not soak through and that the bag doesn't tear. That keeps my waste bin clean. Many other residents of the district have had similar experiences. According to a survey, over half of the respondents reported that the bags were very helpful for collecting organic waste.
Aus Sicht der BASF ist dieser Versuch sehr erfolgreich verlaufen.
From BASF's point of view, this trial has been very successful. We have seen that the product characteristics of our EcoVio bags have proven themselves in practice. A high resistance to soaking was particularly evident. This is something that is very important to the residents, and which of course also increases willingness to sort waste.
Unsere Tüten nicht durch, und das erhöht natürlich die Akzeptanz zur Mülltrennung, und genau diesen Effekt haben wir hier auch gesehen.
It's safe to say that the organic waste bag works in households. But what do composters have to say about it? Plastics and organic waste? Together with garden and kitchen waste, the EcoVio bags end up at the organic composting plant, owned by the waste management company GML. The bags themselves largely consist of renewable resources, predominantly polylactic acid, based on cornstarch, and are easily broken down by bacteria in the compost. The trial is intended to determine whether bags from thousands of households can be completely biodegraded in the normal operating conditions of the composting plant. Another important point for the composter: do households recognize the difference between conventional and biodegradable plastics? They should not be given the impression that all types of plastic bags are now suitable for composting. That is why the organic waste also will be examined for non-biodegradable plastics before, during, and after the trial, along with the EcoVio organic waste bags. In addition, BASF researchers are monitoring the quality of the new organic waste bag. The tests we are conducting with the plastic bags primarily focus on visual and mechanical properties. We examine how the plastic bags look when they are delivered to the composting plant. For example, have they already ripped open? How tear-resistant are they? We examine how the plastic reacts while the organic waste is being prepared prior to composting. This is to ensure that the processes in the composting plant are not negatively impacted by our plastics. We monitor the biological process of biodegradation over the course of the composting itself. To do this, an independent expert repeatedly takes samples and measures the quality of the compost. This includes not only the temperature in the heap, but also density, water and salt content, pH value, nutrients, and much more. This is how waste is turned into nutrient-rich compost, which now must stand up to scrutiny by the plant operator Veolia Environmental and its customers. During the project, external observers were contracted to keep an eye on the quality of our quality-assured compost. We have conducted numerous analyses for this purpose, with very positive results. On the one hand, we did not receive any objections from the external experts. The quality of the compost did not change. On the other hand, no negative feedback was received from the compost customers either. The quality of the compost soil did not change either. This is very important because the organic composting plant Grunstadt sells the humus to customers, including wine, fruit, and asparagus growers, who use it as a fertilizer to improve the soil quality. However, the question remains whether the composting plant will have to deal with an increasing number of non-biodegradable plastic bags in the waste. We can say today that there were no negative effects here either. This means that the proportion of impurities and contaminants in the material itself remained the same and did not increase as a result of the use of these bags. The Bad Dürkheim District Administration supported the large-scale project and reached a clear decision at its conclusion. Based on the positive response of our residents and following consultation with the organic composting plant, we have decided to approve the permanent use of these organic waste bags. This makes the Bad Dürkheim district one of the first in Germany to permit the use of the compostable organic waste bags made from the BASF plastic EcoVio. Not least because nearly 90% of residents surveyed after the trial were satisfied with the new compost bags. The bags can be purchased, for example here at the Administrative Center in Grunstadt, and are now available from various sales outlets following the end of the trial. BASF, the chemical company.